Hey guys, Christian here, back for another video, and today we're going to be talking about the must-have Nintendo Switch accessories. Let's get into it. Alright, so we all know the Nintendo Switch charges through USB Type-C, and USB Type-C isn't so common yet, but it will be soon because a lot of new phones and other electronics like the new MacBook Pro use only USB Type-C for charging and data transfer, so they can be pretty pricey, but I found this one online, Pecham or Peckham. This is a nylon braided Type-C cable, and it's rated to work with the Nintendo Switch and USB-C phones. And they're actually nice enough to send this out for review. I will put a link down below to this. If it's still up on Amazon, most likely is. But yeah, this is just a USB Type-C cable. It's braided, so it's durable. And this charges the Nintendo Switch at the same speed that the original cord does, and it won't damage it whatsoever. So definitely go ahead and pick up another USB Type-C cable because you'll need it. So we all love the JoyCon controllers. They're nice, small, and compact, but they may be a little bit too slippery. Here I have the regular blue and red JoyCons, and they're definitely small in the hands, but they're usable. And they are slippery. Like if you hand sweat like mine do, then after a while it's going to get a little hard to use. So I went ahead and picked up these Nintendo Switch JoyCon Covers. Now what's cool about these ones that I picked up right here is that they're opposite of what the controllers are. So I'm going to go ahead and slide these on and show you what they look like, and also show you a little thing that it adds to your controllers, which I think has definitely made it easier for me to play for longer game sessions and everything. So here they are. They look really nice on the different colors. I do have another set of gray ones, but these definitely add a lot of grip. I mean, what's cool about these is they add this little hump on the back that you don't get originally on the controllers. So it actually feels better in the hands to hold. It's really relatable to like an Xbox One controller when you have the grips on, because looks exactly like the back. Definitely adds a lot more grip, and it's great to hold away from the Switch or when it's connected to the Switch. So definitely go ahead and pick these up. Alright, so to go with those Joy-Con grips, these also came with it. These are thumb pad grips, and I use these on a lot of controllers. And these are cool too because they match the actual gel itself. But to put it on, you just slide it over the thumbstick like that. And same with the other one. And this actually adds a lot of grip to the kind of flat joysticks, and it's actually really comfortable to hold. And these together add so much grip and allow me to make better movements when I'm playing like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or Legend of Zelda. Definitely adds to my game and feels way better in the hands, and it works better if your hands are sweaty. So there's the final setup with everything on the Nintendo Switch. It actually looks really pleasing to the eye, and it's way more comfortable to hold than before. These little humps and everything add so much to it, and it just feels like real controllers on the side instead of just the regular flat Joy-Cons. So one little thing you might need for your Nintendo Switch if you have a lot of games stored on the system itself is a micro SD card. Now here I only have a 4GB one. You can get bigger ones. I think it goes up to 128 or 256 gigs. I'm not exactly sure. But if you have a lot of games that you buy digitally, you might want to get an SD card, or as in this case, a micro SD card to put in your system. Adds a lot more storage and everything, so go ahead and pick one of these up. So trying to tote all these little cases around with you gets very annoying, especially if you have a lot of games. So I have a solution. You definitely need to go ahead and buy this if you don't have one already. This is a Play and Protect pouch for the Nintendo Switch. This is not a Nintendo brand one, but this one I think was like $15 or $16 at GameStop or on Amazon, and this is a great value here. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up, show you what's inside. It has a nice double zipper with some grips, and inside you're gonna go ahead and find some accessories on top. I'll get into those in a second. Here's a little pouch to hold all your games. And it's actually a little bit bigger, so you can put other things in there if you need to. I have some of my games in here. This holds up to 6. Actually, you can probably double that up to 12 because there's a lot of space in these little pouches. But that's great. This flaps up. I'll show you. You can put your Nintendo Switch down in here. And even with my little grips on it and everything, it fits in here very nicely and protects the Nintendo Switch. So when you have it in there all correct and everything, you can put this down, and when you close it, that actually protects the screen. And this is a hard case, so when you're traveling around, if you drop this or knock it into something, you can definitely feel safe knowing that your Nintendo Switch isn't going to be damaged inside this case. So some other things that actually came with that Play and Protect case is actually stuff you're going to need for your Nintendo Switch. First, we're going to start off with a screen protector. Now, this is just a plastic screen protector. It's not a tempered glass, so it's not the best screen protector, and it's not that easy to apply without getting bubbles on your screen. But when you put your Nintendo Switch in your dock, in and out of it, it does scratch the sides of your screen. I don't have any personally, but I've seen a lot of my friends and a lot of people online that have been complaining about that. So you go ahead and pick up a screen protector. It comes with this case, so it's probably the cheapest way. It comes with 2, so you should be good. Next thing, a screen cloth. You're definitely going to need to wipe down that screen. It does get dirty pretty easily, especially if you're using the touchscreen and everything on it. So this is great to wipe away dust and fingerprints, so that comes with that as well. And one last thing that comes with it that's a good bonus is some headphones. And when you play Nintendo Switch games like Zelda or Mario Kart 8, anything like that, there's some really good music in there and a lot of cool game sounds, so you're definitely going to hear that, especially if you're like on a bus, in a car with other people. You don't want to be playing it out loud. So this Play and Protect case actually came with these headphones, and they're actually pretty decent. And if you don't want to use these headphones, you can always use third-party headphones, anything. They all work with the Nintendo Switch because there's an auxiliary port, so you should be good. So those are some of the must-have accessories for your Nintendo Switch. Let me know if you have any more. I should add this list down below. This is definitely a good start. You can definitely get some play stands, the Pro controller, which I unfortunately don't have, and a few other things. There's definitely some great things online on Etsy, eBay, Amazon, cool stands, cool protection stuff for it. But yeah, that's about it for this video, guys. If you went ahead and liked it, go ahead and throw a like and comment down below. And if you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 500 subscribers by the end of 2017. Hopefully we can reach that goal. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video.